your host, Superstar. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's the X-Men Love Triangle 3-pack, as it's officially being known as. Also known as the X-Men 3-pack, including Wolverine, Jean Grey, and Cyclops. Cyclops comes in that awesome Jim Lee style with the jacket, which is real nice. We're finally getting a classic updated version of Jean Grey, and yet again another version of Wolverine, but there are a few differences in this one for us to look at. This is a part of Marvel's 80th anniversary year, and is a part of that release. There's some nice artwork on the side here, including each of the characters in Jim Lee style. There are some nice write-ups and things on the back as well, which I'll read to you. The Jean Grey one. Jean Grey is an incredible, powerful mutant with psychic powers and telepathy and telekinesis. Wolverine, the mutant known as Wolverine, possesses razor-sharp adamantium claws and the ability to heal virtually any wound. And Cyclops, Scott Summers can fire optic blasts so powerful that they can only be harnessed by a special ruby quartz visor. The artwork on this package is inspired by the iconic trading cards from the early 1990s. That's a cool little thing as well, I didn't realise that. Wait, based on these. So these are the trading cards then, I suppose. That's really cool. I just see everyone says that, but these to me are obviously like the 90s, animated versions to me, in that classic sort of retro Jim Lee style. I love them. So there's not a lot going on the top, not a lot going on the bottom, other than the actual X-Men logo itself. So let's get them out of this packaging, guys. Here we go. People have been dying for me to do this review. I think a lot of people's figure packs have been delayed until the new year. I was lucky in the fact that mine went out. Just place that down there. So, let's start with Wolverine. So he does come with an updated version of this neck piece that you can see he can put his actual hood down. We do get another unmasked Wolverine head, so another head for Logan. It's the same sort of face that we had with the motorcycle one, except this time it's just a closed mouth expression. I would be very, very tempted to drill a little hole in the side of his mouth so I could put a cigar in there, because that's the kind of face you would want for that. So that's pretty decent. Because nearly every Wolverine head we've had previously have been scowling heads, or ones where he's going So that's nice to have a static Wolverine head that isn't doing that for once. We do get another classic Wolverine, just standard face as well, although this one does have a little bit of bum chin going on. And it does look like they've tried to add sort of a little bit of a stubble maybe to him as well, which is nice. He does come with alternate hands as well to give us the classic clawed hands. The classic adamantium claws. These are the old style thinner ones that came with the original Tiger Stripe Wolverine. As you can see, they need a little bit of bending and heating back out because they've warped in the box, as always. So they need a little bit of heating to get them back into the 3. But this figure actually comes with his head pops straight off in the box. This Wolverine actually comes with bone claws. So that's pretty cool. Of course I need to work out how they slot in, because I don't think they're going to pull out. I think they're very much static to the... Yeah. Looks like they're stuck to the actual glove, but I may be wrong, because I would like to use those bone claws. But obviously I don't want to use them with this Wolverine. I want to use the bone claws with like a Logan. Like a regular Logan. But yeah, we do get bone claws with this one, which is nice. If I just give you they've got a bit of an ivory look to them. A bit of a creamer sort of look rather than plain white. So that gives them the bone style impression, which is nice. And they are a bit crooked and, a bit different shape to the usual claws. So that's pretty nice. And they're a little bit longer as well. This actual Wolverine, though, he does come with a head which is sort of battle damaged, I think. He's got like hair sticking through and stuff, and there's chunks out of the helmet missing, and a bit more of a scarred sort of expression on the face there. But other than that, it is just the classic Tiger Stripe Wolverine. Articulation is going to be the same as the other Wolverines we've had recently, so the head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up and down. He's also got the butterfly hinge, so you can make the arms rotate in and out, as well as up and down, with a rotation at the bicep, double hinge elbow, hands are on a ball joint. You can rotate him at the waist as well, which is nice. Legs do lift out all the way, as well as forwards and backwards. Top thigh cut, double hinge knee with a boot cut, and rocker and pivot in the feet. There's also an ab crunch as well. So, nice fully articulated Wolverine there. Like I said, it has got that butterfly hinge as well, which needs activating a little bit on these ones. So you can pull his arms quite far back to get some nice Wolverine style expression going. Yeah, so I just wish those bone claws came with bare hands rather than blue hands, so we could have used them on a different Wolverine. Hopefully, if now they have the patent for the actual bone claws, hopefully in the near future we might actually see a Wolverine variant that's based on Origins Wolverine from the comic book, obviously, because I don't think we're ever going to see a Marvel Legends Hugh Jackman. But although now that Disney have the contract, I would love to see Hasbro do that. Alright, so these claws can come out if they want to, but they are attached to the little silver bit. Interesting. Yes, they do come out then. That is very interesting. So potentially we could use them on another Wolverine. We'll try that in a bit. Right, so that's Wolverine. Let's move on. We've got 2 more figures to look at, guys. Okay, Jean Grey is next. Okay. So here is that classic Jean Grey figure that we've all been dying for so long. Very nice face sculpt on there. Headed on a ball joint, so you can make it look up and down, as well as left and right, as much as the hairpiece at the back will allow. Her arms do lift up, single hinged elbow, sadly, just like all the rest of the female heroes. Big shame. Hands are both open palm hands, so she looks like she can be casting her psychic style abilities. So that's pretty cool. She has a crunch at the waist as well, and can swivel. Legs do lift out with the top thigh cut, double hinged knee, no further boot cut, but we have got rocker and pivot on the feet. And all the figures in this range do come with the holes in the feet should you want to use a peg holder. The belt piece is loose, as you can see it keeps riding up. You just need to keep popping that down to the waist level. It also comes with an alternate head for Jean Grey as well, to give us the ponytail look as well as the classic sort of regular head look. I think most people are probably going to put this version of the head on, because I remember in the cartoon, didn't she always have the hair tied back? And as well, of course, I'm going to try this because we've got other figures in the range with different heads that people are very fond of. So we can go ahead and even add the Phoenix head sculpt here to make her look extra awesome. Yeah. And there she is with that classic ponytail look as well. Probably going to keep that ponytail look on for now. Alright guys, then we've got Cyclops to look at as well, so just give me a sec as we stand Jean Grey over here, ready for the desk cam. Just pop Phoenix's head back on that. Right, and then we do get awesome Cyclops. He does come with a secondary hand because both his hands are clenched fist hands, so he does come with the usual visor palm hand to use the optic visor. He does also come with 2 separate heads. Both are civilian heads. So these are the 2 heads we get. This one screams to me classic Scott Summers, you know? Those glasses and everything to me say Scott Summers. which is a great head sculpt. However, this one, I think we could very easily get away with using that as a Matt Murdock head sculpt. Do you not agree? I'd be tempted to use that as an unmasked Daredevil. That one with the big rounded glasses. Because they were the kind of glasses that Matt Murdock would have wore. And of course we do get Cyclops in his jacket finally as well. A lot of people have been waiting for the jacketed version for so long. Everyone's been nicking Wolverine's jacket now for years to stick on him. So we finally got a jacketed version. Oh no, he comes with these god-awful things that Havoc has. The new Havoc has these god-awful little flick yellow crap things, and they fall down every 2 minutes. Constantly trying to do poses for photos, having to put these stupid little yellow bits back on. They constantly flop all over the place. It's so annoying. Obviously, he doesn't come with any spare arms, so we are stuck with Cyclops in the actual jacket. We can't put the classic blue arms on to change the look, really. And the shade of blue is different from the previous, from the Age of Phoenix one, I think. Don't think they'd work. But here is Cyclops, guys, out of the packaging. Look, it's falling down already. Get it there. So here is Cyclops out of the packaging, guys. He looks pretty awesome. The head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look all the way down, as well as up and left and right. Arms lift up that top hinge, they do rotate, as well as at the bicep, with a double hinged. Well, it's kind of a single hinge, really, on the elbow. There's no double hinge to it because of the jacket, but it's still bends pretty well. And the hands are on ball joints, obviously. You can crunch him forwards and backwards. Oh, damn, his belt just pinged off. So his belt just does attach at the back. I need to correct that before we do some photos. That's going to get annoying, because the jacket's quite tight. So that's going to be interesting. Although it is soft vinyl on the jacket there, so it does bend around and stuff. Waist swivel there as well. Top thigh cut, double hinge knee, boot cut, and rocket and pivot on the feet, and these stupid yellow things keep falling down. One thing I don't like about this Cyclops, for some reason you can see straight into the hip joint. I don't like that. There's like a space between the top of the thigh and the... I don't like that at all. I hate when figures do that. Yeah, it's not something I've done. I was double checking it's not something I've done to the figure, like the way I've got imposed or anything, but it isn't. It's just you can see directly straight into those hinge ports, which is so annoying. Not a fan. But nonetheless, great figure. One we've been needing for a long time. So I'm glad to see we finally got an updated Cyclops, because people's Cyclops prices secondhand were getting insane. As well, because he's got the jacket as well, we could very much put him on the bike that Logan had as well, and it would look pretty awesome with Cyclops on a bike. Right guys, let's go to the desk cam where you can get an up-close personal look at each figure, and we'll also compare them to their previous releases. So let's go to the desk cam!
System meltdown. Power failure in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, here they are out of the packaging. So here is Cyclops. Cyclops is pretty badass. I really like this figure. Like I said, the jacket version of Cyclops is one we've been wanting for such a long time as fans, and I'm so glad we finally have it. A proper official version of it anyway. As well, these were the accessory pieces that came with him. So we had 2 extra head sculpts and of course the trigger finger for the actual visor. So that's pretty nice. If I just move that out of the way and bring Cyclops forward a little bit, because we do have obviously the recently released sort of X-Factor, X-Force, whatever you want to call it, Uncanny X-Men version of Cyclops. In the... oh no! Whatever, this is going to be fun. This figure never wants to stand. His feet are all in the wrong position. Arrgh. And then, of course, we've got the Cyclops that I used because I could never get a decent price for a second-hand version of the Cyclops, and I could never find one new from the original line. So I got the Phoenix Pack 2-pack back in the day, the Toys R Us one, and got this version. So I'm finally glad to have another updated version of Cyclops in my collection. Which is your favourite though? Let me know down below. I'm thinking this one for me is more classic, in keeping with the cartoon that I remember as a kid. So yeah, loving that one. This one's my least favourite. This one's going to be my second favourite. I'm not sure if I could get away with swapping the arms so you could have a regular Cyclops out of this as well, but I don't think the blues would go. There's like different shading and stuff on them, so I think it would look out of place. But we'll see. Guys, what are your thoughts on Cyclops? Let me know in the comments. And here's our update to Jean Grey, again in that classic X-Men look from the 90s that we all remember. Been dying for this figure for so long. I know it was released a long time ago, but it's nice to get an updated version of release as well. The face sculpt is very nice on these figures, but I do have to say, this one is more classic for the costume. I do like this new version they've released as well. It just looks so nice, and the face sculpt is very beautifully done. But yeah, it's such a nice figure, and I'm so glad that we finally have her back in this collection, because we've been needing her for so long, because we do have other ones that I've used. So let's take a look at the older ones as well. So here are the previous releases as well of the Phoenix and Jean Grey. This is like the first official Jean Grey though, really, because both of these were both Phoenixes technically. So it's nice to see that we finally have the best Jean Grey in the collection. And yeah, I'm finally happy that we have her, really am. So yeah, which one's your favourite, guys? Obviously, I think this one with this new head sculpt would be my new favourite. Obviously, then I think Dark Phoenix is my secondary favourite, just because that figure still looks good to this day, and it's so old, but that face sculpt still looks amazing. And then, of course, we've got the other Jean Grey that I can't believe we were all fighting over for so long in the community trying to get hold of her when we've got this version. What? The face sculpt on this one just looks so bad now. But yeah, these two definitely still, especially this one, still stands the test of time. Excellent figures. And here is Logan out of the packaging. He looks so cool. Loving these new bone claws, guys. They are super nice. I'm just trying to get a bit more closer detailed look at them if I can on this camera. Come on, zoom in. It's not going to focus on them. It can't pick them up. Come on. Nope, can't do it. That's a shame. Damn it! I wanted to get you a proper good look at these bone claws because they are super good. My camera just doesn't want to focus at all. But they do look pretty cool. I hope you can see that okay. They do look pretty decent. And yeah, it's just really cool to have this Wolverine. Again, slightly different from the previous ones we've had. Like I say, he's got these weird little tufts of hair sticking through and chunks of his mask missing like he's been through the wars. So that's pretty cool. But if that's not your thing, then hold on a second. So here's Wolverine, guys. I've just popped that other head sculpt back on. Just so you can see now he's got no chunks missing out of it and stuff. This is just the generic head sculpt now. So if you didn't like the other one, we do have a regular one as well. So guys, again, it's pretty cool. It means we can have the classic Wolverine. And you can even change out the bone claws if they're not your thing. We do have the classic claws ready to be imported at any point. So again, I can't wait to try and use these on a different Logan. And again, if you're not even wanting to have him, you know, masked, we can even do an unmasked variant like this. And we can do this with it as well, which looks awesome. So obviously he's got the neck piece on it now. If we turn him around, you can see he's got the hood of the costume around his neck now to give him an unmasked sort of variant. So, and I'm liking that new Wolverine Logan sculpt. It's very nice. Has he got two different coloured eyes? One eye looks a lot bluer than the other. But no, they are both blue when I look at them without the camera there. But yeah, that looks weird on camera. So yeah, guys, that is the three new the three new figures from this set. And I couldn't find my regular Tiger Stripe Wolverine, so what I will bring in is the 80th anniversary Wolverine, the first appearance of Wolverine. So there you go. Yeah, I can't wait to use these bone claws on another Wolverine. We'll try that in a few moments. But yeah, see what you guys think. Are you a fan of this Wolverine? Let us know in the comments below.
X-Men must be detained. Mutant life form detected.
So guys, if you have enjoyed watching this 3-pack review that we've had, guys, can I implore you to please go check out our other videos that we've done recently for X-Men, including the 3-pack that includes Danny Moonstone and Wolfsbane and Magic, as well as... not Magic. You know what I mean, guys. And also the 2-pack that everyone's been reviewing as well, which is Polaris and Havoc. Please do check out my other X-Men reviews. I am a massive X-Men collector as well as Marvel Legends collector. So please do go and check out my other reviews if you haven't. And just thank you very much for watching. But let's go back to the main cam, guys, and finish off today's video. Just a quick moment to talk about the claws, guys. Like I was mentioning, using it with a different Wolverine. As you can see, the old style Wolverines, including the Days of Future Past Wolverine, have these old school little screw hole versions that just pop in. These new ones come with these new attachments, so it'll only work with the yellow stripe Wolverine, the both versions that we have so far. So, if you know any other Wolverines that have this connection, does the new Cowboy Wolverine have this version? Let me know in the comments, guys. And I'd love to hear back from you and see which Wolverines you'd like to try and use those bone claws with. So guys, which is your new favourite from this new 3-pack? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you a fan of Wolverine? Are you a fan of Cyclops? Or do you like this new Jean Grey? Let us know, guys, in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure you smash the subscribe button. It would really support us, really help us out, and help us keep making awesome videos. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, may the Force be with you.